So a few days ago, Samsung released an ad for their Galaxy S9 titled Moving On, where they pretty much compare the S9 and say how great the S9 is compared to the iPhone 6, a phone from 2014, and they compare that shit to their brand new S9 that came out this year. I don't know what kind of sense that fucking makes, but anyways, let me preface my rant with this though, because I know the Galaxy fags who are probably going to come across this video is going to say, "Oh, you're a salty Apple user. How dare you use iOS? You're just salty that Galaxy outperforms your stupid iPhone. I fucking hate you, Apple faggots." Okay. Call me angry all you want. Call me upset that Galaxy sure did checkmate Apple. Apparently, call me all that shit. In reality, I thought their growing up ad, the advertisement that this advertisement is a sequel to, was genius. It basically compared all the Galaxy phones that were released at the time of older iPhones, iPhone 4 and shit like that. It highlighted a bunch of the problems that the iPhones, that previous versions of iPhones had, and compared it to those Android phones that were out at the time. Those older iPhones were out, and pretty much showcased what those Galaxy phones at the time could do, and what those older iPhones couldn't do at the time. It was a genius ad showcasing how Galaxy was always ahead of the game. They were always one step above Apple, and again, it was just fucking great. It really did show a really good argument. It really did present a good argument as to why you should upgrade to a Galaxy and ditch your iPhone. But this advertisement does fuck all of that. It does not compel me to go out and get an S9, and it probably doesn't compel the general public who might view this on television or before a YouTube video to go out and get an S9. I think this commercial was completely fucking retarded, because let's get the obvious out of the way. It compares a fucking S9 to an iPhone 6, a phone that was released nearly 4 fucking years ago. Of course, the phone is going to underperform compared to the phones of now. Hell, even compared to an iPhone 10, the fucking 6 pales in comparison. There is so much that the 10 could do that the 6 just can't do, because it's an older phone. It doesn't have nearly as many features that the 10 has, and the 10 is far more advanced, far faster, and overall just the better phone. And of course, the S9 is also just that. It has so many more features. It is so much more powerful compared to the fucking iPhone 6. Okay, and it's just retarded that it's kind of stating the obvious. Of course your fucking nearly 4-year-old phone is going to underperform. Of course there's going to be issues with it because it's an older phone. Okay, I had an iPhone 6 up until a little over 2 weeks ago. It finally croaked. I had a whole bunch of problems with the phone. It died. And it wasn't even nearly. The battery wasn't even close to being completely drained. It was like at 50% and the phone dies. It had a whole bunch of issues with it, and it finally croaked. I learned that the motherboard fried. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it just did. Anyway, if I still had my 6 now and I saw this ad, it would still not compel me to drop my 6 and go over to an S9, because I'd be like, oh, this ad is pretty much is saying that the S9 is better than my 6. No fucking shit. It's stating the fucking obvious. I mean, Samsung really fucking missed the mark with this commercial. They could have easily had the woman in the commercial look at an iPhone 10 and look at a Galaxy S9, see what the iPhone 10 can't do that the S9 can do. Because I know Android is a lot more advanced than iOS. I'm sure the S9 could do plenty of things that the 10 cannot do. So why couldn't you just have that in the ad? Instead, you just say, oh, your iPhone 6 is fucking up because it's an older phone. Of course it's gonna fuck up. Get an S9. Well, the woman could have easily gone over to the iPhone 10 or 8, whatever, and she probably would have enjoyed her experience. It was a familiar experience. It was iOS, but what she was used to for the past 4 fucking years, possibly more. So why should she migrate over to the S9? It just cuts to her. It just cuts to her opening up her S9, enjoying it. It didn't show why she chose to upgrade to the S9. It didn't show what the S9 could do that the iPhones of now can't do. I mean, this advertisement is really fucking stupid. It really is. And of course, you have all the Samsung fags going, oh my god, Samsung really showed Apple with this ad. Checkmate, Apple fanboys. You're fucking faggots. You're fucking losers. Look at how much better the S9 is. Samsung did not fucking show Apple with this commercial. They didn't. It was a retarded commercial that compared a brand new 2018 phone to a phone that is nearly 4 years old. I get the message of this advertisement. It's pretty much saying, your iPhone 6 is fucking up. There's a whole bunch of issues with it. It's an older phone. Migrate to our newer, better S9. But still, like I said, it missed the mark. It did not show why you should upgrade to an S9 aside from, oh, your 6 is fucking up. But of course it's fucking up. It didn't show why you should pass over past the iPhone 10 or 8 or 8 Plus, whatever, and just completely ditch Apple and go over to the Galaxy. I mean, it's just so laughable seeing all these Samsung fanboys being like, thinking this is a huge victory for Samsung. It really is fucking laughable. Let's say the roles were reversed. Apple was comparing the iPhone 10 to the Galaxy S5, a phone that also came out in 2014, even before the iPhone 6. April of 2014 it came out. Oh, you would see these Samsung fans up in arms and be like, oh my god, Apple is so fucking stupid. They're so desperate to make their phones look good. They're comparing their new iPhone 10 to a 4-year-old phone. Oh my god, Apple is so pathetic. But no, because it's Samsung, that gives them a free pass. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And let me say this: if Apple did the same exact shit, they would also be equally as retarded as Samsung is with this recent advertisement. You fucking disappointed me, Samsung. You really fucking disappointed me. Anyways, yeah, come at me, Samsung fag boys. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.